In this video, we'll see how to download and run Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 on a Mac. There are a couple of things that you would need. First thing, you would need an account on Gog.com. If you don't have one, you can go ahead and create your account on Gog.com using either your Gmail or your Discord, whatever you feel like. And you also need a Gog Galaxy tool. So for your Mac, go ahead and download Gog Galaxy and log in with the same credentials on the Gog Galaxy. Now, next is you would need a bundle with Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 in it. So go to your store for for your Gog.com and look up for all the different bundles for Roller Coaster Tycoon. And out of all of these, I really like the Roller Coaster Tycoon Triple Thrill Pack. First of all, this is the one that has Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, as well as it's at 75% discount right now with only $249. So go ahead and download this pack. And as soon as you download, you should be able to see your downloaded packs or your purchased packs, I should say, in your own games category right here. So if you open owned games, you should be able to see your Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 Triple Thrill Pack. Now, if you notice, once you open the game, you wouldn't be able to install directly. That's because all the files that are as part of this pack are not supported for a Mac. So what you need to do is you need to go to this extras tab up top right here, and you can ignore these downloadables, but come to the offline backup installers. And in your offline backup installers, Mac OS would be automatically selected. Go ahead and change it to Windows. So we need the Windows set of files, and then we will use the OpenRTC to use these files to run it on the Mac. So go ahead and download this pack. Let's go ahead and wait for it. It's pretty quick, so it shouldn't take too long. Uh, and let's wait for it. And it's done. So let's go ahead and open and see what we just downloaded. We have a Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 folder with an executable, which would have worked for Windows, and a .bin file. Now let's leave these here for a few minutes and jump to the OpenRTC website. So go on OpenRCT2.io and go to the Downloads tab. And you will see a bunch of different options, like for the developer build or for the open launcher. For our use case, you can either get the development build if you want to contribute towards the open source, if you want to write your own code and run it in the build, or you can just go ahead and use the latest release. So I'll go ahead and try and download the latest release. Let's try and save it in the downloads folder itself. Ta-da-da. It didn't take too long. Let's go ahead and unzip. Once we do that, we should see the OpenRCT2. We wouldn't be able to directly open it with our security. So let's go ahead and allow securities for this app to run. I'll go to my general, try and find privacy and security, and my new app should show up with its dialog for Protect Your Mac. So let's go ahead and add Open Anyway to it. Open Anyway, just gonna add my password super quick. OpenRCT2 needs files from the original Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, the classic, in order to work. Now, before we provide these files, before we provide a directory that works, let's go ahead and move the files that we downloaded to some sensible location rather than just the downloads. So I have an empty directory. I named it OpenRCT2. Let's go ahead and put everything that we downloaded in here. So that's good to go. Now I have these are the files that I have downloaded. Let's go ahead and try and, okay, never mind. We have the executable right here. Now, the next thing that I would need is another tool called Extract. So let's go ahead and download an extractor. You can use Max SourcePorts extractor, and I think we should be able to download one right here. Again, I'll try and save it in downloads, wait for it to finish running, and we have our extractor. Let's move it to the applications. Now, go ahead and open extractor. And in the input file, we will give it the bin that we have just downloaded. So in my documents and games, open RCT, I should have my executable, and I'll press open, and the output directory, I will, let me bring it one level up in my open RCT2. So I'll just try and save it there and extract files. That's it. So that's all we need to do. Now these files exist. That means we should have the most important file that we need is inside the data directory is our g1.dat file. And that's mostly the file that is that we see is complaining when we try to open um, the game that we have just downloaded. So let's go ahead and try and open it again. I'm just going to close this, say OK to this, and next time when it shows up, I should be able to give it the directory that works. And for us, it's going to be openrct2, tap open, and there we go. As simple as that. It's a little too loud. So I'm just gonna try and decrease the volume. Wow, that was really loud. But yeah, that's all you need to do. Now you should be able to just use this game just like we used to in the past. And yeah, enjoy.